GTFO is not what you think. It is quite better. One of my favorite games and co-op games of all time is Left 4 Dead. I just love everything about it, and Left 4 Dead is one of the best co-op experiences out there in my opinion. We all know the meme that all of Valve's games are never going to reach number 3, and it saddens me quite a bit because I would do anything to get a third installment of Left 4 Dead. But getting that nostalgia out of the way, GTFO delivers a similar experience to that of Left 4 Dead. It is not the same, obviously, but the game is really fun and engaging to play. And I really think that it has great potential to have great success. So, like I said, GTFO is not what you think. This is the premise of the game. For what I can gather, you are a test subject that has underwent some type of infection, and that has developed hysteria along the way. Someone or something sends you to basically the depths of hell itself, or to an underground facility that is swarming with very nasty and grotesque creatures. You need to retrieve some data and GTFO basically. And so, you arrive to the underground facility, you gear up and say what any actual gamer would say. So anyway, I started blasting, and if that's the first thing you would do in this game, you will die rather quickly, to be honest. Let's not deny the fact that this is the very first flight for the alpha build of the game, so many issues regarding gunplay like hits not registering and the creatures basically teleporting all over the area are going to be present. But other than that, if you do not proceed carefully and without a plan, you're pretty much going to die. This game's motto is either work together or die together, so proceed to the game knowing that. The times I tried to go guns blazing, I died. Every single one of those times, I died. And I'm a god on shooter games, so I shouldn't die, but I did die, and there's a good reason why that happened. The game gives you limited resources, and medkits and ammo are scarce as hell. You cannot go guns blazing because the game will basically not let you. The moment you run out of ammo, you die. But okay, let's talk about the class systems. There's not an actual class system in the game. Everyone can spawn with the same primary, secondary, gadget and melee weapon. For your primary you have the standard pistol, an assault rifle, a DMR and a submachine gun. For your secondary you can choose from a shotgun, a revolver, a light machine gun and a sniper. For your utility or your gadget you can choose a radar to pinpoint enemies, a trip mine deployer, a sea foam launcher to seal doors or trap enemies, and a sentry gun to protect you basically. And for your melee weapon you only have the chance to use a hammer, and that's okay. The enemy creatures range from a lot of different things. You have your CQB minion, which are going to be the ones that are going to swarm you and hit you until you die. You have your range attackers, which are going to shoot you with some very weird looking luminescent spheres, which are going to basically flash all of your screen. There's a little problem with muzzle flash in this game and with lighting overall. The lights basically blind you in this game, so that needs to be fixed. And you have two very big boys. One is basically just a moving tank, heavy hitter and hard to kill, but the other one, this one is the one you must be really careful and worried about. I still do not know the true name of this creature or of all of the creatures, but I call it the Parasite because of how he extends some types of worms out of his head. The moment you see this parasite, you need to kill it ASAP, because if you don't, he's going to do like a type of EMP explosion that is going to call the horde. Progressing through the level itself was already pretty hard to begin with, because of how limited resources are in the game, but the moment this parasite calls upon the horde, it's pretty much game over for everyone. And it's not like the horde is infinite or something like that, but they are a lot of creatures, and all of the ammo you were saving up to this point is going to be used to its fullest, because you are going to pretty much be shooting and going guns blazing to save your life in this type of scenario. But there's no case in talking about it. Let me show you just how in a matter of seconds this game completely does a 180 and goes from 53 to 1 million. How this game goes from pretty Pacific to pretty much Let me show you.
¿Estás solo, no? ¡Oh, güey! ¡Corre por tu vida! ¡Oh, me quitaron toda la vida!
Corre, Berto. Vente. Berto, vente. Ah, no.
Ay, ya alcancé a dejar mi machine gun allá. Aguas, atrás, están dando un chingo por atrás.
Dale, llama. Ya entraron todos.
Son un vergo, güey. Siguen entrando, güey. Ya son todos ahora. Son fácil unos 30, güey.
No, todavía van.
Oh, y 31. Ya no. Le quedan como 3 balas a la...
Güey, ya maté un putazo y siguen saliendo.
Ya se van acabando, no solo son esos.
No, güey, conmigo hay un pedo.
¿Puedes correr?
Ah, mira, se puede pinguear.
Me mataron.
No.
GG.
Ok, ya vi. El vato del EMP es el que los llama cuando explota. And in this type of scenario is where your gadget comes into play. Every time you open a new door, close the last one, cover it with some foam, set some trip mines all over the door and set your sentry gun. Because you will never know when the horde is going to come at you, to be honest. And they do not come from only one place, they come from everywhere, and without having a good communicated team, beating the horde is going to be really hard to do. Although I was never able to beat the expedition, I did play this game for hours non-stop, and not because I was recording gameplay, because I played for hours because I was having so much fun. It was a very refreshing, new, fun experience. If you want to have access to more flights and beta codes for the game, I'll leave a link to their Discord server down below. Right now we only had a chance to play one expedition, which was in level C1, but this is the rundown map from the underground facilities, and there are still more things we can do in this game and way more expeditions, as you can see. One of the things I think they need to fix for this game is obviously the resource management. We can leave the medkits spawn rate as they are, but the ammo stashes need to be upped quite a bit. There were times when my team didn't find a single ammo pack and had to go hammering our way through the facility. It was quite fun, I'm not gonna lie, but at the very end we died because we didn't have any ammo whatsoever.
La alarma, ¿no?
No escucho un monstruo que
Sí.
¡Ya! ¡Güey, corre!
What the fuck?
¡A la puerta, güey!
Oh, ya me tiraron.
And for the weapons, you can leave the submachine gun as it is. It has tons of ammo and does tons of damage as well. But all of the other weapons suffer because of how little starting ammo they have. With just how aggressive the game can be at times, we need the tools to protect ourselves in the right way. And upping the spawn rate and ammo capacity of the weapon should be a must in this case. It's okay when you die because you did something wrong, you feel that you can do better on your next try. But when you died because the game effed you over, it becomes frustrating. And some of the times I felt that the game was just not fair. But overall, GTFO is a solid experience. And this was only the alpha and I had a lot of fun. So expect more videos about this game in the future. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.